loans?
Per semester, it depended. When I lived in the dorms, I think it was like 12, or it was like 12 per year, so like 6 per semester, and then plus whatever the government gives you. So I'm not really sure per year.
I think about like 5,000.
Actually, I have no idea.
Oh man, I think over like, I think just 4,000 to be honest.
I don't know, maybe like 100,000? 100,000 maybe, I don't know.
I would assume around 24,000.
I think it's over 40, isn't it?
Not a clue.
I guess if you don't pay him off, that's probably going to affect it quite a bit.
I'm betting it will in time.
God, I hope not.
I mean, I think it could, but I really have no idea.
I think they will if you don't pay them. Yeah.
So back in January 2011, I left school for some personal reasons. And then I went back home over the summer. This was around May time. And I had a stack of mail from Great Lakes Bottling Services. And all of a sudden, like, I have notices saying that I owe this much money, or that much money. I was unaware that I even had a loan servicer. I was under the assumption that all my loans were either through Ferris State or the state of Michigan. I didn't know what was going on until I looked into it, and I found out that because I was out of school for 5 months, they considered that as graduated, so I had to start paying back my loans. A few months later, I get a notification or like an email from Ferris State saying that my financial aid has been messed up, and so I went through a huge hassle, countless emails and phone calls with the financial aid office trying to understand what happened. I actually had to take out a student loan through Sallie Mae and get one of my relatives to co-sign, or else I wouldn't be able to make it back to Ferris, because I was unaware that if you dropped below a certain credit hours or if you were out of school for X amount of period, that could mess up your financial aid. Eventually I got the whole loan to go through, and then I came back to Ferris, and now I have a loan that I have to pay back that I really didn't want to take out, but I had to take it out in order to come back to school. If I hadn't caught it when I did and like made all the phone calls and got in contact with my loan servicer, I could have potentially defaulted on my loan, and then it could affect me in my future after I graduated from college. And then my credit history probably would have been down the drain. Some advice that I could give about financial aid: get educated about financial aid. Like, I let my parents take control of it, and there's things I learned about that my parents weren't even aware about. Also, keep track of the amount you borrow, because what we don't realize is that after we graduate, that's all that money we have to pay back. So make sure you keep track, and also only take out what you need, because in the end, it all has to go back.
On average, Ferris students leave college with $36,930 in student loan debt. Most graduates aren't even aware of their loan servicers. 5.4% of students default on their student loans. Don't be afraid to talk to your loan servicer about your repayment options, including postponing repayment and selecting a plan that's right for you, including those based on your income. For more information, visit ferris.edu and click on financial aid.